everybody. I'm stuck in some traffic coming home, so I figured I got the hiccups. I would do a video and share my story. So first I want to say happy Friday to everybody, and I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. And today made my whole day. It's 30 days to my cruise. I know you're all so sick of me talking about it. And I scored the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. I am so excited because I have all of his palettes now. The last two I ordered, were on back order when they first came out. I didn't get it in time. They sold out within like 4 minutes. This time I got the Jawbreaker, and that's the only one I really wanted. Keep in mind I never wear makeup, so why I buy these things, I don't know. For special occasions. I haven't even touched the blue palette yet. I probably will never because I don't wear blue eyeshadow. And the blood palette I've had since it came out, and I maybe used it 3 times. Okay, so whatever. I don't know, I just love him, and I love his makeup, because when I do wear it, it's the only eyeshadow that I can wear that my eyes don't tear. So, anyway, funny that my funny story that I was supposed to tell over at Pink's is about a cruise. So I'm gonna tell it. I hope everybody thinks it's as funny as we thought it was, but you know, and when you're there and you're in the moment, it's a lot funnier. But when I told it to Pink, she thought it was great, but who knows. So anyway, as many of you all know, my family and I were in Hurricane Sandy, trapped for a day and a half, and had to get rescued by boat. So, cleaning our house and everything, we had fish, we had park benches, we had half a beach chair, like benches that were in the ground, we had lifeguard chairs in our yard, fish in our living room, in our yards, everywhere. I mean, the ocean was in my living room, literally. So, as you know, if you guys watch my video, I'm right across the street from the beach, and before the beach is a huge parking lot that was not, for some reason, you know, my street starts to go on an incline. So, there was no more water in the parking lot, so naturally, all of the news crew and everybody set up there, because it was a huge parking lot with everybody there, so they could talk to people, whatever. So, when they came to rescue us, we had Marines on a boat, or whatever, a little rubber boat thing, and he literally pulled up to my front door, and I'm 14 steps up, so that's how high the water was. I didn't even have to, I walked from my front door onto the boat. So they take me and my daughter first, and I have one dog, my husband, and my son, and my son's friends stay for them to come back. So I got the boat, and mind you, we had no heat or no electric, so it was freezing cold out. So I'm bundled with sweatshirts, a big vest, whatever. We get on this boat, and we only have to literally go maybe, I would say, less than 250 feet till we're up the block in the parking lot. And as we're getting off the boat, I'm looking up, and there's the Post, the Daily News, they're snapping pictures. I look over, and Anderson Cooper's there, and Katie Couric, and I'm like, oh my God, I was mortified. First of all, I look like hell. They're snapping pictures. I knew we were the first people rescued, so, it was going to be, all over every news station, and I was just mortified. So, I'm they're asking me my name, and I'm telling my daughter, don't give them my name, I don't want to talk to these people, I don't want to be in the paper, no. And my daughter's giving them the name and everything, and it was just really funny, so then they rescued my father, and and my uncle, and then they went back for my husband and whatever. So we're all standing on a corner, and the police is about to take us to the police station. So I'm like, well, you're taking everybody else to another house or whatever. You're dropping us off at the police station. Like, none of us have any phones. They were all dead. Like, how am I supposed to get from the police station to my mother's house? Like, they were like, we don't know. That's as far as we're going to go. I'm like, as far as you're going to go, whatever. Like, I was pissed off because they were taking everybody wherever they wanted to go. So, with that, I'm trying to make arrangements, trying to find a phone to call my mother to see if she can meet us at the police station, blah, blah, blah. Katie Couric comes over to me. She asks for my name, whatever, and, my number, my contact information. At the time, she had her own talk show, if you all remember. So about, I want to say, 2 weeks go by, and she calls me, or somebody from her staff calls me, and asks me to do all these questions, if I'd be willing to go, not a photo shoot, but be in good housekeeping about my experience, or whatever. So I say it right. So they interview me on the phone, they throw it all up there, and it wound up being an issue, but it was months later. So that happened in October. So now it was, it's funny now, but it certainly wasn't funny then. The anxiety and stuff that night, it was really trying to hold it together for your kids is like the worst thing. I was glad that, when this happened to us, it was like a funny story. So around December, the first week of December, Katie Couric calls, one of our staff calls, and she tells me, we're doing a show on the moms of Hurricane Sandy. And, it's in the audience, it's going to be all just moms. So I'm like, she's like, would you want to come? And I'm like, sure, absolutely. And I'm like, well, can I bring my sister-in-law? Like, because I don't want to go alone. And she was like, oh, well, unfortunately, they had to be, lose their home in Hurricane Sandy. I said, well, both of my sister-in-laws lost their home. So she said, all right, well, you know what? I'll put you down for 3. She asked me for their numbers and their address and everything. I gave it to them. So she gave us 3 tickets. So the day that we happened to go, happened to be on a bad day. Something else took place. I don't even want to talk about it. It was just a bad day. So she couldn't film the entire show. So what she filmed was just her. She had a giveaway for us. And I was like, oh my God. Now, my biggest thing is that everybody who's anybody not only lost their home, they lost their cars too. So I was like, imagine you get a car, we're getting a car. Oh my God, I'm all excited. So instead of filming the show, we do increments of, like, I guess through commercial breaks, she would give us something. So it was about an hour long. And I mean, what she gave us was insane. A huge, like, $500 Coach bag. And then was Alex and Annie bracelets. Before they even came out, nobody even knew what they were yet. So, Stephen Warby sunglasses was another, trying to think, a big conventional oven. It looked like a microwave, but it was a conventional oven too. At the time, the Keurig, the newest one out was the View, the VUE, and, which was, didn't like it because you had to buy all new pods, and I'm like a Keurig queen. I mean, soup to nuts, pots, pans, everything. So the audience is going crazy. Of course, you have to, like, really amp it up anyway, but I don't think we needed amping up because, come on, we're getting all this stuff. We just went through hell and back, so everybody's cheering. So Next thing I know, the last thing to come out was, and you hear like beep, beep, like a horn. And I look at my sister-in-law's and I'm like, I start crying now. I'm like, holy shit, it's a car. She's going to give us a car. I can't believe this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And next thing I know, it was like this huge, big cardboard cutout of a friggin' the Norwegian breakaway. Now, look at that ship. It was brand new and the biggest one of size to date that day back. And I'm like looking around. Everybody's jumping up and down. Everybody is out of their seats. And I am like this, livid. I'm like, this is some joke, like sick joke. So my sister-in-law was like, are you crazy? Like, what's the matter with you? I'm like, clearly you, everybody, like you, and everybody else, got my message when I called and said, get the fuck out of your house because the tsunami's coming, and everybody got out, but it was too late for me. Didn't experience what I experienced, because I don't know about you, but the last place I want to be, okay, is on this cruise that they're giving away. It was 2 nights to nowhere, and inaugural, so means the ship never sailed. I'm like, I do not want to go on. And I'm complaining, I'm bitching, I'm crying. Everybody thinks I'm crying happy tears. I'm like, well, I don't get it. Like, this is so ignorant. The fucking ocean was just in my living room. Why do I want to be in the middle of it right now to nowhere? Like, and I am so angry, like livid. They're jumping up and down, and I'm like, I mean, we laugh about it now because it was so funny, but I mean, really, people think about that. Like, the ocean was in my living room. It took my whole entire house, all of our houses, took my car, took everything I own, cleaned my bank account out. Do you really think in less than a month later I want to go on a cruise ship to nowhere for 2 days? Like, no. And on top of that, I had to pay the taxes and the port fees. So, was it free? No. Like, for 2 days, it was like $800 and something. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. This is really crazy. So, we also got Rocket tickets. I mean, so I was grateful for what she did. But in the end, like, how do you not think about what people just went through? Like, it wasn't just Staten Island people, it was Jersey. I mean, Jersey was wiped off the map. And just to watch these ladies jump up and down, I'm like, I guess they all evacuated. Maybe I should have. Needless to say, I didn't go on the boat. I didn't do it. My sister-in-laws went. So my sister-in-law, her kids went. And my brother. And it was for 4 people. 2 days wound up being, you didn't have to pay your taxes. So they sent us a check for $800, which I just cashed and used. I didn't pay. And I told my sister-in-law, well, I'm not giving you $800. It's under my name. You can't use it anyway. I said, so if you want, she has, she had 4 girls, so she wanted to be able, so I gave her I gave 2 to her, 2 to my other sister-in-law, and they were able to use them. But yeah, like, if you would have seen how bitter and mad and angry I was, and picture the whole audience, like, jumping like Ellen show, and I'm like looking all around like, they're fucking crazy. Like, are they crazy? Like, the ocean was just in my, I almost died in this fucking ocean. What is wrong with you people? So yeah, that was a crazy, crazy funny story. I mean, yes, I told it with a lot more F-bombs in it when I told it to Pink, and we laughed until we cried, and it was really, really, really funny. So, yep, that's my crazy story. And there's plenty of others to come. I'm already thinking about my other one, which is a great experience from my teenage years, because my favorite thing to do, especially with my girlfriends, is stroll down memory lane and talk about all the good times we had. So I have plenty of stories to tell, and I am so looking forward to it, because I can tell my stories and laugh like it just happened to me yesterday. Because you know what? One thing I could never say is that I never have any regrets when it came to being young. And I lived my best life between ages 16 till I was 22 when I had my son. So I did not miss out on anything. I just want to thank everybody for subbing. I want to thank my subs that have been here from the beginning. I wanted to say, I find it so fascinating that so many people want to hear, and, me to tell a story or talk to me, or even, I'm a social girl. I like to talk to everybody, and I like to be friends with everybody. I'd rather have everybody do this, even the subs that don't have channels, and get to know everybody, than what's been going on. I don't even pay attention anymore, but it's hard because when I go into rooms that are talking about drama and I want to leave, or I don't want to talk about it, all my friends are in there, so I can't find any. I always know where to find people in Diane's channel, whatever, which isn't always drama, which is a good thing, thank God. But, I miss everybody being together. And, I say it all the time, it's okay if you don't like a certain somebody that I like, come to my channel. I feel like there's so many people and certain creators that I like that I don't like, or I choose not to watch. There's so many people in there that I want to talk to, that I used to talk to before, but I don't go in there. And I don't want to go in there and be disrespectful and only talk to the subscribers, because that's rude to enter somebody's channel regardless. And I probably would not be welcome. I already know I wouldn't be welcomed, and I don't honestly want to be, because I can't, there's certain people I just can't stand to be around this material that they're delivering without saying so much, you know what I mean? So, but it is the subs that I don't even care about this channel. I'm not here to make money. I just did it just to, give it a shot. I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and really starting to, come up with ideas and stuff like that. So, I was gonna ask you guys something, and I forgot what it was, but, I don't remember. Don't remember. What was my last video? I'm trying to think. Wasn't it something comment below? I don't know. Guys, I'm so far. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I have so much shit on my mind. You think being a mother of a teenager, they get easier? No, they get harder. My son was easy breezy. He's 22. My daughter, 19. The drama. I have enough drama in my house that, I think sometimes she even beats the YouTube community. I swear. I'm not even kidding. So, somebody don't like drama. I got enough of it that I don't want in my own house. So with that being said, to, my peeps, I just want to say I miss you guys, and I wish I may cheat about lives, because I really want to cover Big Brother, because it's my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to need somebody to teach me Google Hangouts, because I want to do Big Brother updates. And I want to know who else watches the show, so that I can, we could have little chat times and stuff. I promised myself that I wouldn't. I'm breaking a promise, and I'd never do that. But I'm not going to do it if it's not worthwhile. If people are interested in, going live and talking about Big Brother and talking about spoilers and live feeds, and then please let me know, comment. If not, then if not enough people, I'm not going to do it. I won't go live. I'll still talk about it, but if you guys are enough people going to chat about, BB, I'm ready to go. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You can enter the contest up until the 25th, so you can write on this comment below. If you go look and you pick the winner, you have to pick it now before the show starts, 25th and 26th. You can go and watch interviews. I picked the kid from Staten Island. My last video had the spoiler in it. I'm not going to say it here. And I'm going to give a prize at the end if somebody has the winner. If we run through the course and everybody's out, then we're going to do another round of picking of whatever's left. And then if at the end there's a tie, then we're just going to do it through that app. Whoever's in there, if it's 5 people, I'll put your name in the app. I'll show it. It randomly draws, and they're going to win the money. I haven't decided how much it's going to be yet. It's going to depend on how many people enter the contest. So please, even if you guys don't want to watch Big Brother, just go pick out somebody from the cast and throw your name in. It's free. Chance to win, and share with your friends. But you have to be subscribed. That's my only condition. You have to be subscribed, and you have to put your entry in either in this video here or the video before this about Big Brother. Okay, so got till the 25th and 26th. So everybody, please enter. Chance to win free money. And toodles to everybody else. I'll see you when I see you. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Prayers to everybody.